Good morning, Vietnam. It is time for the Easter specials Buyers Guide Roundup. There are 79 specials on the page. There's a bunch, I mean a serious bunch of upgrade kits and laptops for this. There's a bunch of other smaller stuff, but we're going to go category by category because there's like far too much for me to just do a normal top 10.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone?
Starting off with accessories, we have some thermal paste, some good cheap thermal paste from Deepcool. This is more like if you're a default desktop sort of thermal paste, but it's 50 buckers for tube. I mean, it's gonna last forever. And then you've got the key light mini. So if you've got an Elgato setup already and you were looking to add some lighting, well, then look no further. Case fans, we've got Deepcools in blue, the RF120s, pretty good, 80 buckers. So if you were just looking to fill out your case and just actually have airflow, make sure you have more in than out, and then you're going to be perfect there. And a pack of 5 of the Aeolus M2s, which are the second generation of the Gum DS fan, and pretty good, I've got to say. And they look quite flashy and nice. Then moving on to headsets, this is like a really nice little category as well. It's kind of popping off over here. You've got the Kraken X Lite, and most importantly, Black Shark V2s at 1,200 Rand. This bang for buck is just out of this world. And Arctis 7 Pluses at 2,200 bucks, and normally about 2.5 plus to like 2.7, and then the new Novas as well also come down from being like over 3 grand. So yeah, thank you, the SteelSeries and Razer, you've done well over here. Moving on to the gaming mouse, glorious all the way. They're modeled O in pink. It's still a Model O, so if you don't mind the color, it's still a Model O for 700 Rand. That's quite a deal. The Model D minus for a grand, but this is really the parting piece over here. The Model O Pro, the last of this chassis in its best form at its lightest weight and with its best sensor for 1,499. Normally these are over like 2,200 Rand. So it's like a 30-40% discount on that right now, which is, yeah, as you see, like 44%. It's a lot. It's a lot of discount on that. Moving on to PC cases, we've got the X20 mid. If you just want like a really good basic tower for like a very entry-level system, this is absolutely perfect for that. And the CC560, my old faithful Deepcool, is back with a pretty good bang for buck tower over here. And then these are a little bit more serious, especially Performance 1 FT at this kind of price point with the fans and everything that it came with. Your boy has done a review on this, so check that out on the channel if you need more. CPU coolers, there's a really nice split as well. You've got a 600 buck really good air cooler. This is going to be even good up to like a 14600K. That's going to be the limit. If you've got a 13600K that does charge quite a bit more wattage, like 20-30 watts on average more, in which case you're going to want a 240 to strap to that, and then that's going to give you kind of peak performance but at max temperature for that chip. And then if you just want to squash the problem entirely, just get an LS720. So yeah, a nice 1-2-3 split like that. So depending on your case and build-in budget, there's something for everybody. With power supplies, there's nothing going because they're being blown up constantly by load shedding. So the power supply manufacturers aren't going to be running specials when their stuff is selling anyway, which is kind of fair. Thank you, Escom, I suppose, to them, but screw you, Escom, for all of us gamers that have to go and buy new power supplies. Anyway, moving along, we've got some nice keyboards as well. The Hermes E3 mechanical, great little 60%, everything on board, no software required sort of setup over there. Then the Huntsman Mini, which is just like a little bit over the top. The purple switches, I believe, are the adjustable ones as well, the opticals. Even if they're not, they're optical switches, which is really nice. And then, yeah, we've got the full analog Huntsman V2, which is like also just, look at that discount. A grand off. I mean, kind of nuts. Memory was also nice. There's plenty cheap DDR4 again, which is nice. 3600 megahertz as well. So it's in that like the lower end of the premium spectrum, which is, I think you'll agree, fantastic. And finally, look at DDR5 pricing now. 5600 megahertz CL40. So if you're looking to do some upgrading, I mean, 2 of these is like 2 grand. And then yeah, you combine in the kit. Well, this is a single one, actually a single 32 gig for less than double. Like it's very nice for scaling right now. SSDs only 2, but both very nice. Gen 4 on the entry level Gen 4, and then like premium Gen 4 over here. The Corsairs as well, they generally give like a little bit better small file handling. So if you're going to be using it like as a gaming drive or something to that effect, which is probably going to be most of us, then yeah, the premium one is going to slap a little bit harder. Monitors, this category is kind of mental as well. These are amazing. They're always kind of around this price, so not like a huge discount in general, but yeah, it's still really, really solid at the price. This is down like an incredibly large amount. There were 4,999 like not even a week ago. So yeah, that 3499, and this has got HDR and it's IPS 144 hertz. Very, very nice. XP3s are honestly underappreciated. This is VA, but it's 1440p, so it's going to be quite nice for 5K at a good price. I'm not surprised that this thing sold out. This was one of the best 240 hertz I've ever used. This is an IPS as far as I know, 240 hertz as well. So if you were looking for 240 hertz 27 inch like the Alienwares that were at this price, then look no further, because this is basically exactly the same thing. You can get it in 2K as well with IPS. LG is doing serious work over here, and this is, I believe, let's just double check. We open it up in a new tab. There we go. This is the IPS version of this monitor, and I did the VA review on this and I really loved it, and I was like, if this thing was an IPS, I might seriously convert, because it's 200 hertz ultra wide, which is very, very nice. So it's like a 27 with extra on the side. It's slightly narrower, like from bottom to top like that, but then you're getting the ultra wide, which is kind of nice, and 200 hertz refresher, and this IPS. And yeah, that one from MSI, it's the best monitor I've ever used from them, honestly, by a country mile. This 4K 144 hertz is kind of out of this world at this price as well. Like I said, LG just doing crazy things at the moment. And then, yeah, if you want a 48-inch OLED, you could go for that. And then the same thing over here in ultra wide. So, yeah, LG doing the most right now on the Easter specials with monitors. The gaming chairs, I did notice this Vertigear PL1000. It's an old faithful. I've got one that we interchange with the Rosie that I'm in now, and they're very, very comfortable. So yeah, bang for buck, they're extremely good. And you just want like a fancy boy chair, and then the other nobles, and especially this edition, but the one that they always use, or this frame that they always use for the special editions and stuff. If you're not even a Resident Evil fan, it is incredibly well built chair. You'll probably have this for like 10 years plus. Now laptops, things start get even a little bit more wilding out here. This, I believe, was the one that I looked at earlier, and it's got a 12th gen i5. So if you just want processing performance, this is a no-brainer. The Idea Plate Sim 3, it doesn't have a RAM upgrade capacity, which is kind of a oof on that one. But if you're just going around doing normal work stuff, light media, even light content creation, you could even do like Adobe Photoshop on this processor, absolutely no problems. 8 gig RAM is a little bit slim, I hear you, but if that's within your usage and you just need something that's mobile and powerful for processing, doing spreadsheets, that kind of stuff, look no further than this. This one was a Ryzen 5 5500, which wasn't too bad, but the one that caught my eye was this Victus over here, because it has the same 12th gen R5 in it as well, which is also, this is also a pretty good spec, I gotta say. But you know, Lenovo, they're just kind of mad, and I just reviewed this, and it was 16. Okay, so with the RAM, it's still the same. 16600 for this is unbeatable as a gaming platform. That Victus I just showed you will have better processing power than this by a considerable margin, like probably 20-30% on multi-threading. But for gaming, this is just head and shoulders above the rest. The 4056 gig managed a casual 70 FPS in Cyberpunk. So yeah, AAA gaming, 1080p 60 FPS, no problems on this. And if you're going to dial back a little couple of settings, you're going to get to 100 FPS. You add a little bit of DLSS, you're going to get to that 100 FPS quite comfortably. So yeah, there's a very, very good bang for buck notebook right now, nearly unbeatable really, and the value. This also jumped out at me, 3070 Ti. But honestly, if you're shopping in this bracket, I would say just spend the extra cash and rather get the 40 series, because the performance jump was exceptional. This has got a proper big fat boy Ryzen 7 in it as well, so it's going to have that multi-threading performance. The monitor on this as well, it's just a really nice 1440p 240 hertz refresh rate. 240 hertz mobile gaming on the Omen now at this price point is kind of manga-esque, and really that's really the tail of the tape these days. Is it's kind of a HP versus Lenovo showdown for gaming laptops. I didn't see this coming either a couple years ago. Well done to them, you guys have done good work. Then for the upgrade kits, bang for buck, this Ryzen 5 5500 is exceptional. The 4650G, if you don't need a graphics card and you just want something that's going to do basic work functions, this is the one. Buy a country mile, because you don't have to buy a graphics card. But if you're intending to buy like a good entry-level GPU, like I say entry-level, like RX 7600 is really that point these days, then this is going to be the one for you. These two kits as well were really nice looking on as a complete package sort of setup, because they just got a little bit more upgradability and stuff, bit of a better motherboard, etc. It is 5000 series, so it is getting a little long in the tooth, but it's still gonna play games. If you, like I say, if you want that RX 7600 or RTX 4060 kind of level, you want to do some streaming, I would say get this, just because you can add more RAM to it just a little bit easier. This one also comes with 32 gig, even though it's 3200 megahertz. It's going to give you that RAM headroom that you need for gaming and streaming. There's a nice, the 12700F is also pretty good. The motherboard isn't the greatest with this, as you can see. It's only got like 2 RAM DIMMs, and then these 3 kits are basically the same. They just have different sized processors, so you're just buying for the multi-threading really that you're going to want to have for your particular system. And then for the graphics cards, we've got Old Faithfuls once again. RX 7600 is kind of nice, 8 gig on this as well. This is like the gaming bang for buck king right now, honestly. And then if you're going to do some streaming, then grab the MSI 4060. And that is your complete Easter specials roundup, 79 specials. I think you'll agree the upgrade kits and the laptops right now are looking chef's kiss, as it were. I'd love to see an upgrade kit with the 5700X 3D. Hashtag just saying, Evetech, please notice me when I'm doing this up. I think I speak for everybody when we say we want to see an upgrade kit with that CPU now in a bundle. Let me know if that's your feeling down below as well. It does seem like the bang for buck gaming king, and so if we could get it in a legendary Evetech upgrade kit with a price of the bundles just out of this world, please, thank you. That's about it. But yeah, I think it's a good set of specials. It's a solid time to buy as well. There's some really like monitors, upgrade kit, and laptop just out of this world, right? Anywho, that is all I have for you. What did you like from this? What didn't you like? What would you like to see out of Uncle Evetech? Let us know in the comments down below. Until then, hope you guys stay safe, keep well, and I will see you on the flip side.